Hey friends, I'm back. You ever notice like when someone dies or when they're dead? Well, I guess when they die, they would be dead. They always say, oh, it's the late so-and-so. Such and such is late. Or you go to his or her funeral. Well, it's the late so-and-so's funeral. You're not late. You're right on time. You died when you're supposed to die, and now you're at your funeral. Now, technically, you could be late, even if you're on time, because you died when you're supposed to. But let's say, you know, they stick you in the coffin, they throw you in the back of the car, and they're whizzing you across town to get you to the church for the service, and then over to the cemetery, and you run into traffic. Uh-oh. You know, suppose there's a traffic delay, an accident, who knows what could happen. And next thing you know, uh-oh, you're late to your own funeral. Because they always say, oh, he's going to be late to his own funeral. She's going to be late to her own funeral. Well, if there's traffic and, you know, whatnot, it could happen. So you could actually be the late so-and-so. Now, if you want to prevent this madness, here's what you do. Why don't you take the train to your funeral? Just arrange to have the coffin put on the train. If you have the L on the subway, you're not stopping for traffic lights or any of that or shit. So then you just wheel the the coffin off the train, put it in the elevator, and then go over. You know, just find a church and a cemetery near the train. There's all sorts of churches and cemeteries near the train in Philadelphia. So there you go. So if you don't want to be late to your funeral, take the train.